Yo, what is up everyone? So I'm continuing my playthrough of Tales of Arise. First time ever playthrough. I really want to finish the story before Diablo 2 Resurrected come out. I really wish this game can come out like a few months early, so I don't have to like being rushed to, I can enjoy, take my time. But yeah, right now I want to finish it before Diablo 2 Resurrected come out on the 23rd. I want to feel your heart right now. You are the only place I hope. Oh, 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 oh.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Alright, so well, yeah, let's check out the left. What's over here? Let's check out what's over here. Yeah, man. Yo, thanks for coming, man. So I was saying, I wish this game can come out like a few months earlier, so I can like take my time, because I want to finish this game before Diablo 2 Resurrected come out. Oh man, like I was waiting for this game and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Diablo 2 Resurrected and a few others like for a year or over a year, and then they have to both come out like around the same time. Ooh, what's this? So which way should I go? Yeah. I really want to take my time, and I really want to like have more time. Man, if only this game like released like at least like a month earlier, I would be really happy. This game came out on the 9th or the 10th, and then D2R is coming out on 23rd. I was like, man, you guys have to like come out at the same time.
What's that big tower over there?
No. I'm not saying right here, but is it here or the other way, where I fight the mysterious guy last night?
You guys want to rest here?
Sure. Remember last night I went down?
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hudo?
The other way? Let's cook something. I don't know what to cook, but...
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Oh, okay.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
But last night I find, where I meet that man.
About the good old days.
I did not explore that area.
Pretend with me.
So should I go
I can tend
check
to
out that area first?
Go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right.
I heard this game
Maybe
sold over 1 million copies.
No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society, I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
1 million copies.
Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
I don't have it. I don't have any of the material. That's a good thing, you know. I think they really did the right direction. Go to the right direction. That they changed the style. Because if this game is like look like the previous game, like the art style, I wouldn't like get it, you know. I think they find the right spot, like the balance between like cartoony and, you know, more mature. I think they find the middle, so which is a good thing.
Not this way, I guess.
I can't go over there.
Not this way, I guess.
Okay, so I couldn't go. Yeah, I heard it. When I saw this game first, and then I thought it's really beautiful because the environment and the character design I really like. And then I checked out the previous Tales game, and then I was like, nah, it's not for me. You know. So if they kept the art style, I would not get this game. So I had to go down to the mountain the other way. To the bottom. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they find the, you know, the correct balance between cartoony and, you know, mature.
Let's see what you've got. Here I come! Not today! Take it! Dragon Blade!
I'm also good with airborne targets.
Oh man, the recovery time is too long.
No sooner said than done. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here! One more! Dragon Form! It's over! Here I come!
Make your way! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Well, looky here.
Yeah, I have to go over here. Man, like Grand Blue what's that game? Grand Blue Fantasy Relink? I cannot wait to play that game, man. It looks so awesome. the art style is kind of similar to this game. And it has co-op. And it got a lot of characters too. Okay, I think I need to change my one of my流星層. Then hold on. Yeah, that game looks so awesome. I heard it's been in development for like what 5-6 years now, 5 years, something like that. Let's save. Ni子.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saw.
Niet.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Hold on. I think I messed up. Yeah, this is supposed to be this. This is supposed to be this. Okay.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Have you beat this game already?
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
I heard there's a maze at the end game.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Oh. Okay, there's two ways I have to go. Let's check out this way first. Oh, there's an owl.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
This is not the forest. Okay, let's see. What's that? What's that about? Yeah. This is 玫瑰步伐. How come I couldn't? Oh, it's right here. Let me see. Ah, okay. I mean, it's a little bit lower though. I'll put this on. Oh, sound like Mario? Okay. So I have to go that way. I still haven't checked out the trainer. I really don't want to use it unless I really have to.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills?
I want to play this game normal,
They're most
you know,
likely
the way
used
it
to
shit
harvest
for
wind
the
astral energy,
first time
so they have to
playthrough.
be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Which way?
Yeah. This place seems
Okay.
like it's got a lot of
This way.
issues to fix.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The Scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and the little lady are friends anymore.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wing!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Interesting.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danons we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Wow, so
the
many
city
skits.
is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Alright, what's this? Side quest, huh?
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey,
Yeah!
good.
All right!
Okay. You know, a lot of the side quests are just, oh yeah, go defeat this boss, you know. Let me see, where am I supposed to go? Okay.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Where is it? Forest. So I guess it's this way. Is it?
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
Is this the right way?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness.
Oh, okay.
Leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah, Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing,
Wow.
Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you
That's
should
what I
take a
thought.
page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
I missed this.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very...
Well?
Yes!
What?
What?
I don't believe...
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes!
What?
What?
Very nice. Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Wow, so many
Alfred,
stories.
have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Okay, let's go.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Where are you going?
Flaming thrust!
I'm ready to
Hurricane thrust! This one's all mine!
Wow, I couldn't even see shit.
You're mine!
Far enough!
You're finished!
Stalagmite!
Damn it!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
Yes, my lady?
game. Something you wanted to say?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Okay, it's this way. Let's see. Let's see what this is.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Wow, this is big. Is this the right way?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage?
Out of my way!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine! Rising sun!
Your resources will not serve you well here.
Come and face me!
Prepare to be sealed of fleet of frost. Actually, perhaps down is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
It's over! Take this! You're finished! It's time!
Negative gain!
On your... Here I come!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
I thought cut them apart.
Air pressure!
We're in good form.
I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Okay,
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this
oh,
just
not
might
the
be
right
paradise.
place. Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Alright, I'll go back. See, I think they should like block the way if it's not the right place. I mean, I kind of lean to like more linear story. I mean, other people might find it, you know, this is good, open world. they might prefer open world. I'm not sure. So which way?
Do you
yeah, let's go.
sense one of your
to the
friends,
left.
Hoodle?
Do you think the Tales of series would be great if it's open world?
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Florida! You're mine!
Radiant, we're here!
Rising Falcon!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
This one's mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you to do. Astral energy!
Okay.
Radiant, this one's mine!
Yeah. I mean, for me, as long as the end game is good, then it's fine.
Easter! Negative gate! Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
I'm ready! No time to hold back. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my power growing!
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
Take this! You're mine!
Glacial
Rising Falcon!
God damn it.
No further! It's over!
Glacial spear! Pierce the
Dragon Swarm! No escape! This time!
Make it work!
Totally! In an instant! Impact drop! We work well together.
Finally time wall.
It's over! Dragon Swarm! Dazzle! You're mine!
On your
It's over! Take this! You're finished!
Glacial fire! Do it!
The heavens must be smiling. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant
Elusive deity! Here!
Radiant pierce!
Rising
It's
Falcon!
a duel of the arts!
You're finished!
Negative pierce the ego!
blind freeze.
What's your mission?
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
Not a chance!
On guard!
I thought you more defensively minded. Defense being right.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. I hate camping out.
I love camping out.
I feel all bent out of...
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, You're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Yep.
What's up, Kisar? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Grinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
So many skits.
He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything.
So many skits.
I want to go back to bed.
Whew. So I guess this is the place. Yep.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Denon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Alright, let me save real quick. Wow.
gonna need something to eat.
Okay.
Let's dispose of the trash. Far enough!
You're finished! Be still!
Glacial
I'm not
shield.
done!
Piercing the front.
Negative
Take cover when it curls up.
It's over!
Armor won't save you. On guard.
Take this!
No armor. Stop me.
In a bind?
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'm ready!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Hitting fire cycle! Take this!
Make it rain.
Tornado drive!
This one's mine. Going in by the power of
Planet thrust! Thrust!
glacial fire.
Ignite!
Here goes.
Here I come!
Gemini Alpha.
Dragon form!
Do it.
Be still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I can carve through armor!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Good to know my training is paying off.
Okay. Can I go over there? Nope. Something in here. Let's check it out.
No choice! You're mine!
I never miss.
I'm not done! It's over! Hurricane thrust!
It's like trying to keep up astral energy.
Say no more! Now! Be still! Come and face me!
Do it.
Got fire! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Barely a blip on our radar.
What the hell? Okay, so I had to use this. Oh, skip, more
For
skip.
the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie. But damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Where should I go? Maybe here, huh? Wow. Let's check out what's here. So when you beat the game, you start a new playthrough. There's a new game plus, I heard. Like what's more extra?
They're hiding in armor. This one's mine.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Split it open! Be my guest! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Make it rain! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix A comfortable win.
What's this thing?
Wow.
Let's see what you've got.
Go right here! I got you! Armor won't save you! Keep it cooled up! Time to get out of the way! You're mine! No further! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
You're mine! This one's all mine! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So I still had room to grow.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Rennings? That's a scary thought.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, for a new playthrough, I'm gonna try out a trainer. So it's just for my first playthrough. I just want to play this game, you know, the way it should be.
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Not so fast! Dragon Swarm! Make it rain! Got fire! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Wow. So I gotta go check every floor.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renins attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Coming through. Now
Get
let's see
behind
what I
me.
can do. Be still. Here I come.
You.
Annihilate!
Start up. Rising Falcon.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Take this. Hurricane Thrust. Rising Falcon. Keep charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Take this. No further.
Glad you have your use.
Prepare to be seen.
I'll show you how real I can be.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady.
Something you wanted to say?
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Ready!
I'm ready. Kisara! Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
On your my turn. Strike!
Radiant
Rising
fire!
Falcon! Be still!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. That's far enough!
Take it!
Denied!
It's over!
Radiant blast! Here!
Stardust!
Here!
Armor won't save you!
Switch to offense!
You're mine!
Keep one in mind!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Air pressure! Here I come! Here!
Aw, too shy to come over. Here, let me help.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Coming through! Here I come! You're no further! It's on!
Into the shadow!
Ignite!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I'll heal you all!
Rising Falcon!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Armor won't save you! Flaming thrust! I'm ready!
You know what?
It is.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Now! Here I come! Be still! One more!
Target blade!
Stardust!
Time to shine!
Rising Falcon!
Rider! Far enough!
To back!
Sandpack.
Do it!
You're stronger than any Renin soldier I've ever met.
No
They don't
further!
just let anybody have a place in them.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Alright, let's see what the equipment is. Nice. Can I go down where? Okay, here.
Guess I misread the landing.
Have I been here? Yeah. Let's do this. Got it.
What's this thing?
Horse meat? What?
Let's dispose of this trash. It's over! I'll take you! Does it hurt? I'll take you performance! Take this! Burn in hell! Razor Fire! Tiger Blade! I'm ready! Here! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique! You're finished! First! Make it rain! Take river!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I've still got a ways to go!
I just went there. Wow, so many.
Get lost! Attack time! Come and face me! Be still! You're mine! Rising Falcon!
Here's a healing art. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
We got flyers!
I'm got it! Let him march!
All yours!
Okay.
Resonate with the earth!
So here's a healing art.
Denied!
First aid.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Rising Falcon! Eat this! You're mine!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
So let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
You're mine!
Can you take it?
Confiscate!
Be still! Rising Falcon! Not done!
Anything in order is all mine.
I'm ready!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What's this thing?
赤血馬鞭草
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Order line.
Save you! Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon! Dragon Sword! Lightning Thrust! Tiger Blade! Rising Falcon! You picked the damn it! Dragon Sword! Its armor's too strong! Be my guest!
Yeah. And
Try harder!
Thanks, Kisara!
Far enough! Here I come! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah. Nice technique.
Stardust! Rising Falcon!
Where are you going? Anything in armor is all mine.
Dragon
Do
Sword!
it. Look out. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Lightning thrust! Here I come! Stardust! Lightning falcon! It's over!
Tiger blade!
Lightning thrust!
Howl! Piercing
Lightning falcon!
You managed to pull through.
How do I get over there? I suppose to go back to above ground? And then use this? I don't know. How do I get over there? I mean, that's... Hold on. I'm guessing it's this way?
Guess I misread the landing.
Yeah, I think so. Nice. I mean, this is the only place I haven't checked, I think. Let's save real quick.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Is Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Take this! Rising Falcon!
Not on my watch!
Aim for the weak spot.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
Take this!
In a bind!
You're mine!
Tiger blade!
Dazzle!
Diamond bouncing in!
It's over!
Uncanny! Time to shine!
Rising Falcon! Burn!
Shield
You're
and
mine! Dragon War!
Elusive
Be
deity!
still! You're mine!
Piercing roar!
It's weakened.
This ends now! You're finished!
Tiger blade!
You're mine!
Lion howl! Piercing
Rising
roar!
Easy and snelling to me.
Bright and ready! Yeah! And pummeling period! Where are you going?
Be still!
Take this! Elusive
Go!
deity! Shot!
Lightning
God damn it.
Take this!
Don't suffer in
Take
silence.
this! Rising Falcon! Take this!
Resonate with the earth. Going in. One more.
Burn in hell! Here I come!
I owe you one for that. Crescent moon.
Stardust!
further!
Back into the Tiger Blade! Ryan Pro!
Destruction! You into dust! Crush! Elusive deity! Here I come! Taking pile driver! Rising Falcon! Elusive deity!
Here's a healing arm! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help!
Lightning thrust!
Let the marksman handle this!
Far enough!
Take it!
Switch it
I never miss!
Ready and raring! Here I come! This one's all mine!
There! Go! I'm only getting started! Into the shadows!
Try harder! Not kill! Lightning thrust! Here comes the big one! Now or never! Shut up! Hitting pile time! The fluidity of your movement. You picked the wrong fight! Not so fast!
And just like that, I'm
In a
back
bind?
in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Tiger Blade!
I'll take you all on. Ha!
Nice.
Flare the Malika! How about
Take
this?
it! Force of regeneration! While it's reeling!
Take it down!
Wow, there are two of them.
Now I can let loose! And tonight's meal is on you. Keep coming.
Blazing meteor! I'm all filled up!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Magnetic thrust! Don't suffer in vain! You're mine! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Elusive deity!
Tiger Blade!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Take it! You're finished!
Oh, crap.
Here's the evil!
Okay, here I go.
This one's mine!
You're mine! Take missile check!
Not in your dream!
Shattering
Blazing meteor!
You picked the wrong fight!
We've almost got this.
In a bind isn't quite there.
Damn, there are two of them.
I'm right with you, Captain.
Here I go. Armor will save you.
This one's here! The shadows! Mega Ray! Annihilate!
Damn it.
Here's a healing arm!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart here,
Time to let it rip.
Thunder touch!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Crescent Moon! I'll heal you up!
Let me eat one of this.
Tiger Blade!
There we go.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Here!
Ignite!
Crescent Moon!
Strike!
Far enough.
I'm ready! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay. That's so many HP.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danon Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone. Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renins invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Okay. Looks like I gotta head back.
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's... Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For
I don't
now,
believe this shit.
Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
I don't buy this shit.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
I'm gonna take
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended
let's
an
do
enemy
an 8
leader.
first.
That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
What? So I cannot take. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh. Nice. I can get this. Kisara, yeah. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
These must be the Danans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Beifan said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Isn't that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
I know what's going on.
Don't do it! No! Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay. pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. And well, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Mom, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over! Lightning thrust! It's over!
No, exploit the enemy's weakness.
Tiger Blade! Here!
Grind you into dust!
What a weakness.
It's over!
Where's his weakness though?
Switch target!
No escape!
Annihilation!
On your knees.
Take this!
Look sharp!
Annihilation!
Air pressure! Rising Falcon!
Where's the shot?
Hurricane
Here I come! Burn in hell! Here I come! I'm not done!
Mega Ray!
Confiscated!
Ah!
One more! Ready to go! You're mine! It's over! First aid! Her denied! Here I come! Here I go! It's over! You're mine! It's over!
What?
Switch to offense! Negative gain! On your... Going in! Try harder! Going in! Healing circle!
Oh my lord.
Going in! I can carve through armor! Tackle! Here's evil! Lion power! Freeze laser! Hurricane strike! Rising Falcon! Not today! Rocket shot! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of Tiger Blade! This one's mine! No escape! Hurricane strike! Shield! Here I go! I'm only getting lightning! Downfall!
Another incantation ruined.
Hurricane strike! Not on my watch! This one's mine! Healing circle!
Needing pile driver.
Take this! Ready to go! Rising here! One more! Forward up!
Elusive deity.
That
tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first. Can you take it?
Back into the fray! Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Megasonic thrust.
Take this!
Elusive deity.
Switch to offense!
Pile driver.
Here's
Hurricane thrust.
Into the shadows! Annihilation!
Take this!
Shield and healing! Time to shine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Going in! I can carve through armor! Negative
Resonate with the earth.
Oh my god, I can't even see anything.
Crescent moon! Healing circle!
Explosive ring!
Take this. Take
I
this.
owe you one for that!
Elusive deity.
Flaming thrust!
Into the
Needing
shadows!
pile driver.
Here's a roar! Hurricane
Rising Falcon!
Nothing gets by me! Radiant pierce!
Rising Falcon! Try
Out
this!
of ammo! Crescent moon!
Elusive deity.
Take this!
Hurricane thrust! Denied!
Needing pile driver.
Oh, too shy! Do it!
I'm ready.
In an instant! Impact thrust!
Here I go! Go!
Here I come!
Take this.
Mega red! Crescent moon!
It's changing tactics!
Does it have an ace up its sleeve?
This one's all mine!
Shine.
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Fury!
Eat this!
Regenerate!
Try harder!
Glacier
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Take this!
On guard! Here, let me help!
Negative six!
Lightning fire! Through armor! Tiger blade! Lion power!
Strike!
Here's a hurricane strike!
Take this!
First aid!
I owe you one! Take this!
Going in!
It's over!
Hurricane
Start up!
here! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Shield and mace!
Elusive deity!
There!
You're finished!
Needing pile driver.
You're mine! Dazzle! Wide open!
Won't escape
One
me.
more!
Start up!
Hurricane arc shield!
That's it! Infernal turret!
Ready to go! Hurricane deity! On guard!
Needing pile driver. Do you require a hand?
Denied!
Benediction light.
Crescent moon!
Burn in hell!
Take this.
You're finished!
Glacial here! Look sharp! Here, let me help!
Rising up!
First aid! Glacial fire!
Here I come!
Radiant? Where are you going?
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc! This one's mine! First aid!
Thanks!
Armor won't save you!
Be
Their
still!
arcs were interrupted! Searing flame! Hear me! Bloody fury! Alerting! Down! Your arc!
This one's all mine! Lightning thrust! Here I
Here's a
come!
healing arc!
Rising
Will they
Phoenix!
help? Hurricane strike!
I'm not done!
Too much.
You picked the wrong fight!
Begin! That's it! Mega ray!
Take this!
God damn it, tornado.
Benediction light.
Try harder!
Going in! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Here I come!
Evil!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Burn up!
Dragon form!
And there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this! It's over!
Now or never!
Flaming
This
thrust!
one's mine!
Rising Falcon!
No further.
And Time to let it rip! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Hurricane Ready!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Where are you going? Hurricane Strike! Not on my watch! This is not mine!
Not now, not ever!
Back into the fray!
Man.
This should do it! Here I come! Rising Falcon!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine!
That's so many goddamn HP.
Rising Falcon!
Radiant Peel! Crescent Moon!
I'm not
Hurricane
Take this! Be still!
I can handle it!
Take this!
Far enough! Anything in armor is all mine!
I can carve through armor!
Mega Ray!
Take it! No escape! No further! Dazzle! Here I come!
On your seal!
On your
Flaming Meteor!
There.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
So many HP.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almadria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almadria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almadria makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almadria, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almadria's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die.
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almadria has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almadria without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
All right.
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
I wanna like... Hold on, let me save. Let me take a rest, recover our HP. Nice.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I don't know.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
Let me save real quick. Địa下港口，西邊的地下港口。Oh, okay, right there.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see.
Oh,
Just
excuse me.
good. That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
It's here. Again. What? Where am I supposed to go? I mean, I don't think I can go over here. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I missed something right here.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Okay, so this is the only place I can go. Dum, 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 dum.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Really? Where?
Gotta break through! Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Here! Hurricane!
Take this! Stay still!
Mega Ray! Electric Meteor!
Here I come! Mega Sonic Thrust! You're finished!
Here I go! I never miss!
I'm not done!
Electric Meteor!
Here I come!
Here's the
Dragon War! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Excited!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back!
I'll trip it out! Onward! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Tây Hà Quảng Hậu. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. You missed the boss fight. Well, not the boss, but the
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
monster she summoned. I'm not sure if this is a place I want to go.尋找嚟自西邊的地下港口。Ah, okay.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Where? Where? I don't know why it's so difficult to find an owl. I can hear it, but I don't see the owl. Is it right here? Inside this house? Oh, right there.
You're...
Yeah, I don't know where am I supposed to go. I just beat the... Nah. I just beat the monster, the witch summon, the lord summon. And I don't know where am I supposed to go.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
I don't know what that referring to. Doesn't look like here.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Flaming thrust!
This one's mine!
Rising sun!
This one's
Here
mine!
I come! Not today! We did it! Stardust!
Resonate with
Easy smelling to me.
Yeah.
Going in ugly to me! Switch off it!
Here I come! Megasonic thrust! Dragon core!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay. Oh. Let's leave
My
it for
astral
now.
arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know, sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
I missed something. Yeah. Can I pick this up? Nope. What is this place?
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Wow, this is big, and I need to go back. I'm not sure. Which is the right way to go? Where should I go?
I'll do my best!
You're mine!
Take
this! You're finished!
Going
Stay
in.
still! Hurricane thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Rising sun! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Now!
Going
Stay
in!
still!
A comfortable win.
Left end of the map. Of this map? So over here? Bottom left.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Because this is the lake. And it told me to find the bay, something like that. The underground bay at the west of Needs. This is frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. At the west. Question mark zone. What is question mark zone? Okay, so right here? Or over here? Okay, right there, right there. Okay, okay, got it.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here too. It must have been a big town.
I mean, they should show us like
for crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue.
they should show us the star, you know.
Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Even though you're not in the correct zone.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Easter! Lightning thrust!
Here, let me help.
Look sharp.
First aid!
I owe you one.
I never miss!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike!
Look sharp.
Take this!
I'll face you.
You're mine!
Here!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll sweep it up.
Here I come!
Lunar blast! I'm all done!
Lightning Falcon!
Tiger blade! Far enough! Death bomb!
A debut performance.
Make it way!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah, it's very confusing. Like, especially have like multiple areas to go,
Barely a blip on
and
our
they're all
radar.
big. Wow, what the hell? Ice cream. There's an owl. Is that an owl? I have no idea what that is.
I'll do my best.
No further! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Deity. A new melody.
You're mine!
Jack on the wind.
Rising Falcon!
On
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! You're mine!
Hurricane strike. Make it rain.
Rising Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Get lost!
You're mine! Ready and ready! Cancel! Negative escape! Here! Hurricane thrust! Rising Falcon! Let me see what I can do!
This one's mine!
I'm not done! We got fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
Here I come! All yours! Rising Falcon! I'm not done! Take this!
Make it rain!
Be totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Together, there is nothing
Where's
that can stop
the
us.
ladder?
Indeed.
Oh,
As
yeah.
one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Gotta break through! Here I come! This
I
one's
never
all
miss.
mine! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Negative
Blade of power on guard!
Try
This
this!
one's mine! Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here, let me help.
Now! You're mine!
Here!
Line free!
Hurricane!
See ya! Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's see what you've
Here I
got.
come! Ignite!
On guard! Down! I never miss!
You're finished! Sam! You're mine! You're finished!
I'll heal you all!
Rising Falcon!
Charge like that easily be fatal.
Just
Be
as
my
well,
guest.
I'm here to stop it!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Try this!
Here!
I'm ready!
Tiger Blade! Astral Energy!
Say no more! My turn! Castle! Rising Falcon! You're mine! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Mega Ray! Watson!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane
It's over!
Strike!
Be still!
This one's mine!
Stun! Rising Phoenix!
Hurricane Strike!
Here I come! It's over!
I'll heal you all!
Mega Sonic!
Anything
I'm
is
ready!
over.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
Oh, that's efficient. Efficient.
We should be able to cook here. I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Let's see. Still not yet. Oh, let me save real quick.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you see the star over there? Like they should show you that, even though you're not at the, at this zone yet.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
I'm gonna check out what's over here. I like to check out every corner first. Okay, yeah, let's check out this place first. Nothing, seems like nothing. Oh, okay.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Yeah.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Okay, just talking to
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria. Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
So I gotta end the stream soon.
Catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Let me save real quick. ending the stream soon. It'll continue like a few hours later.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
We're not fighting her
Yeah,
now,
with
right?
the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Okay. I guess we're fighting her. Maybe I'll finish this fight if we're fighting her.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Oh, okay, so I gotta still
Perfect. You managed to get us
explore
right
the
up the
ship
side
first, I guess.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Okay, yeah. Wow, it's a huge ship.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, gonna end the stream now. And we'll continue this like a few hours later in a separate stream. Alright, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. To feel you right now. You are the only place I hope. Well, see you later.